turned them off. I had logged in and turned them on. Perfect. I'm back in action. Gavin and I are down here at my 50-acre farm down in southern Iowa. We got these beans fenced a few weeks ago, and when we're looking at it, they were pretty thin. The germination rate was pretty bad, partially because we've had a lot of rain down here, and so I had another guy come in and re-drill them on July 5th or so. We replanted the entire 15 acres. And down here in southern Iowa, the farmers have sort of been in a catastrophe mode. I mean, almost all the corn got flooded out. They were all replanting, and the co-op was still spraying corn around July 5th. So they weren't going to get to this piece. And so I got my sprayer loaded up today, and we came down, and I'm spraying these 15 acres with Roundup and checking on the fence. And something knocked the home camera off of the little tree mount. So the fence looks good. The beans are germinating. You know, we're going to get them sprayed off, and this farm should be ready to roll for this late season. Put the blind right here and sneak in and out. Problem is you have to hunt it with the east. And we could hunt it with the south, but I think a lot of the deer are going to come out of here, so we'll have to figure out what works. But let's go spray. Gavin and I just made the switch. We got work done down at my 50-acre farm down in southern Iowa. Got the 16 acres of beans sprayed with Roundup, and got a little turnip plot put in, and now we've moved down to a new piece of ground that I got this year. This is 28 acres. It's a small piece. It's near the river bottom farm, but it's kind of in the bluff country. My wife and I wanted to get this to hopefully build a cabin out here someday. The wetland, you know, for those of you that don't know, the WRP contracts, you can't build anything there. This will give us an opportunity to, you know, hopefully have a nice cabin to come to at some point, but I think it's going to provide some really nice hunting. It's 28 acres, but it sort of pinches down with the river, and it's got good cover, good topography. It has 23 acres of CRP, a pond. You know, I think it's going to be a nice funnel between the river and the road here. And basically with this CRP contract, I can put a 2.3 acre food plot. And so my plan is just to go in today and spray off that 2.3 acres. And we're going to come back in a week or two and just put a big brassica plot in this year. But I got it set up where there's a nice rise in the hill here. And so I'm going to be able to put a redneck blind on a trailer that we can sneak in and out of. And then we'll be able to kind of have the food plot on the back side of the hill and pull the deer off the river out of the bedding. And I think it ought to work pretty well. So that's what we're going to try this year. That's kind of the idea, the architecture of it, and we're going to get to work. I can just ride the tractor and it's going to drop points and it's going to measure the area. And so the distance, the perimeter, if I know I need to go 180 feet wide or whatever, I can do it very specifically. You know, this works really well. Like, you're just in an open field here. It's very hard to know. You don't want to do too much, you know, so really cool app. Planometer.
Cool, right?
Well, we just finished getting this plot sprayed off, and it's 7:30, so this property overlooks this giant bottom field, which is planted to beans this year. So we're just sitting about 20 yards in front of the truck, and we're gonna watch this field till dark and see what comes out. Got one little buck that popped out way on the other end, and then a couple spikes and 2 does on this side, but the deer should start moving here any minute. Nice showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bucks in front of us. That was a pretty productive 45 minutes. We've seen about 20 deer, 8 or 9 bucks, and 3 of them are pretty good bucks. So, fun spot to sit. We're gonna get packed up, start heading back towards the house. And on the way back, we're going to swing by the river farm and check the bean field, see if anything's out in the bean field. If anything's out, we'll show it to you guys at the end of the vlog. Otherwise, we'll catch up with you guys next time.